Committee on Institutional Advancement.
Thank you, Chair Fong. Will the Committee on Institutional Advancement please come to order? It is now time for the committee to consider today's consent agenda, which consists only of the minutes of the July 2022 meeting. Is there any objection to the approval of the minutes? Hearing none, the minutes are approved. The committee has one information item on today's discussion agenda, the presentation of the 2022-23 California State University Trustees Award for Outstanding Achievement. Each award includes a scholarship ranging from $7,000 to $17,000 to support these outstanding student scholars, each of whom has been nominated by their respective campus president. Our 23 honorees reflect and represent the very best of the CSU. The scholars you will meet today have earned special recognition by demonstrating superior academic performance, significant personal accomplishments, and valued service to the community, in addition to financial need. I would like to thank the CSU Trustees Award Selection Committee members for their thoughtful efforts and commitment throughout the evaluation process. Those members include Ron Fong, CSU Foundation Board of Governors Scholarship Chair; Ali Razi, CSU Trustee Emeritus, CSU Foundation Board of Governors member, and CSU Trustees Award Chair; Maria Linares, CSU Student Trustee; Beth Steffel, CSU Academic Senate Chair; Krishan Malhotra, California State Student Association President; and Joseph Wong, CSU Alumni Council. The selection committee was responsible for designating top awards, including the Trustee Emeritus Ali Razi Scholar, the Trustee Emerita Claudia Hampton Scholar, the Trustee Emeritus Murray Gallinson Scholar, the Chancellor Emeritus Charles and Catherine Reed Scholar, the Ron and Mitzi Barhorst Scholar, and the Stauffer Foundation Scholar. I would like to ask Interim Chancellor Kester to join me at the podium to begin this year's award presentation.
Comments. Someone with the magic button. Try again. Is it working now? Great, thank you. I love magic. I have the privilege of also making a few comments here today. Let me begin with expressing to you what an honor it is to be able to participate in this ceremony in which we recognize the recipient of this year's Trustees Award for Outstanding Achievement. It's very meaningful for me because this is the first time since fall 2019 we are again celebrating this momentous occasion in person with our scholars and their rightfully proud family and friends. And for me to be able to be here as an interim chancellor at this moment is quite profound. Every one of the 23 students honored today wonderfully exemplifies the ideals of the California State University. Their commitment to academic achievement is inspirational. Their commitment to bettering their communities and our world is consequential and indomitable. And their futures are bright, and for them, the best is yet to come. I would be remiss if I didn't recognize the loved ones both here with us today and those who are at home watching the live stream. Loved ones provide unwavering support to these scholars as they pursue their individual dreams. For those of you who are the families, your care is evident before us today and is priceless, and you see it in these students. Student scholars, you hold a special place in my heart. As I read through the program today in advance, each of your stories brimmed with resilience, with resolve, with an indisputable determination. You are leading the way for Cal State students who aspire to follow in your footsteps. And by doing this work that you have done, you help others see possibilities that were once unimaginable to them. So I say, congratulations, because that's what the primary feeling is right now. But I also say thank you, because you are models and inspiration for others. Now more than ever, your communities need your strength of character to inspire and to lead meaningful, lasting change. This state needs your creativity and commitment, and my goodness, the world needs your tenacity and talent. We know all of you have much to offer because we've seen it, because we continue to witness it. And today, this audience, the Board of Trustees, your relatives, Chancellor's Office staff, presidents, will also have the honor of seeing it. It is a testament to the generous and lasting support of CSU trustees past and present who have contributed to this scholarship program. And I extend a special thank you to all of you who have supported the named scholarships that are going to be presented this afternoon. I also must acknowledge and thank the members of the CSU Foundation Board of Governors, because it's their commitment and generous contributions to this university that also help make this happen. These awards today are there because of their tireless work and because of their outstanding leadership. I'm going to identify the members of the Foundation Board who are with us today. And what I'd like you to do is to hold your applause until I have identified those who are present. Ron and Mitzi Barhost. In 2017, the Barhost endowed a scholarship. Maybe you folks could stand up, and then we'll still ask you to hold applause. And stay standing. You want to stand anyhow, right? Kristen and Bob Creelan. The Creelans represent Schools First Federal Credit Union, a great teacher education partner. Kristen serves as the CSU Foundation Chair. Lorraine and Mark Miller. Lorraine is with Southern California Edison, a generous supporter of our STEM students. Michael Lasagara and his wife Oneida, their company TeleQ and its foundation have been lifting up thousands of first-generation students for the past 3 decades. I would like you all to give these special individuals a hearty, hearty round of applause. Thank you on behalf of the thousands of students you have already helped. I would also like to thank those trustees who have generously contributed to this scholarship program, including Douglas Fagan, Jean Furstenberg, Chair Wenda Fong, past Chair Lillian Kimbell, Jack McGorry, and Christopher Steinhauser. I also want to offer heartfelt and lasting gratitude to Trustee Emeritus Ali Razi, who is, we hope, making his way to this event, probably somewhere in the bowels of LA traffic. We're trying to figure out exactly where he is. Oh, there are more, and I don't have those. I'm going to use, this is called an audible, right? There are more trustees who have also donated, and I must acknowledge them. Diego Arambula, Vice Chair Jack Clark, Adam Day, Jean Furstenberg, Leslie Gilbert Lurie, Maria Linares, Julia Lopez, Jack McGorry, Anna Ortiz Moffat, Yamilet Rodriguez, and Jose Antonio Vargas. And I hope I got everybody. And I may have identified one or two of you twice, but that would be okay. That's a double thank you. Trustee Emeritus Razi is now a member of the CSU Foundation Board, and he chairs the Trustee Award Selection Committee. He was on the Board of Trustees when I was appointed president of California State University, Northridge. So I have a very, very special place in my heart for this former trustee. He was on the search advisory committee when I was selected. So yay, Trustee Razi, right? I've always thought of him in that way. Oh, wonderful. So, Trustee Emeritus Razi, would you join me here so that I could try to embarrass you with praise? I don't think I can try. I think I will, but. I feel emotional. Trustee Emeritus Razi is a member of the CSU Foundation Board, and he chairs the Trustees Award Selection Committee. His unyielding dedication has allowed this program to thrive, and in turn, forever changes the lives of more than 500 students and their families since 1984. Thank you, Ali, for your commitment to this award, and we are happy that you and Ms. Shelley Reed could join us today. This year's top scholar, the Razi Scholar, receives a $17,000 scholarship. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, Chancellor Koster. It is an honor for me to be part of this process. These students are very special. Each of them have their unique stories, and I was honored to be the last 20-odd years, every year reading their stories and shed some tears. And it is the best example of this kind of a student that CSU empowers, and I'm honored to be part of this process. Thank you. Congratulations to all.
It is my great pleasure now to present our Razi Scholar for 2022. Neva Kaiser Grushkin is this year's winner. Neva, would you please join me at the podium? This year's Razi Scholar is an outstanding student at Cal State Long Beach. Let me ask her to tell you her story.
Just because you are a refugee's daughter or a housekeeper's daughter, it doesn't mean that you have to be less successful or that you can only do certain things with your lives. I was born and raised in Germany. My parents are Kurdish refugees that moved to Germany about 30 years ago. I was always a very curious and creative child, and my mom gave me a lot of creative freedom at home, so she let me paint the walls, rearrange the furniture, or I would just do it without telling her, and she wouldn't mind. So I guess I always have designed without really realizing what I was doing.
I think what motivates Nevi is her work ethic and the fact that she came from humble beginnings and she wants to make a name for herself, not in just the design industry, but in her life and where she wants to kind of lead herself in the future as far as her goals and ambitions are. And Nevi's all-around overall skills in design, from the start of a project to its completion, Nevi was probably one of the best in our class.
Cal State Long Beach has been very accommodating, and my professors have pushed me to participate in competitions such as Steelcase, and out of almost 1,000 submissions, I was selected to be in the top 5, which was an incredible opportunity for me. And I feel like ever since, it's kind of snowballed into so many different amazing things for me. And I'm really grateful to my professors here at Long Beach. They want us to participate in these things, and they push us to go out there and really make a name for ourselves.
I think that Nevi's education and drive will absolutely push her beyond what most of us would ever consider in design. I think that Nevi knows what she wants. She knew what she wanted from the very beginning, going even back before she came to Cal State Long Beach at SMC in junior college. And when you come across people like that, there's always that possibility that you're going to be working with them later, because this industry is so small. She could be my boss someday for all I know, so got to take care of her.
In the future, I would love to open my own firm one day, and I would love to give back to the community, but essentially I would love to find a way to help people, to use design to create experiences for people.
Congratulations, Nevi, on being named the 2022-23 Trustee Emeritus Ali C. Razi Scholar. Our Beach family has been impressed and inspired by your courage, creativity, compassion, and capacity to turn daunting challenges into extraordinary opportunities. And now we are excited to see you receive this prestigious award. Nevi, you are a wonderful representative of our campus and the entire CSU, and we cannot wait to see where your talents take you next. Once again, on behalf of Cal State Long Beach, I offer you my warmest congratulations and best wishes for the future.
It's now my honor to offer Nevi the microphone.
Thank you, Interim Chancellor Kester. On behalf of my fellow recipients, thank you so much for believing in us. We truly cherish this award and our CSU education. We are grateful to be recognized for our hard work. Thank you so much for supporting our educational journey, and it truly is an honor to be here today. Thank you.
I would now ask Trustee Kimball to, at this podium, present those awardees that we are honoring today. Trustee Kimball.
Good afternoon again. It is an honor to introduce this year's outstanding class of trustee scholars, and I want to just in advance apologize if I mispronounce anybody's name. I've practiced, but it probably happened once. Having just watched her inspiring video, let's begin by recognizing our Trustee Emeritus Ali C. Razi Scholar, Nevi Grushkin. From a young age, Nevi, Nevi moved frequently. She used her natural talent to make her family's homes warm and beautiful, which sparked a passion for design even before she knew it could be a career path. Nevi is now an interior design major at Cal State Long Beach. She aspires to own her own interior architecture firm specializing in hospitality design. Congratulations, Nevi. We wish you every success and know that there are promising days ahead. Okay. The following awardees will be announced in campus order. William Randolph Hearst Scholar. Dylan Gunnar Jones' love of history led him to become a deeply engaged member of the community and a political activist. Passions that emerged in high school before he was old enough to vote. A senior at CSU Bakersfield, he works to raise public awareness of critical issues by canvassing for candidates and campaigning for workers' rights. Dylan aspires to become a history professor and helps students who struggle with poverty. Telugu scholar Daisy Morado Navarrete is majoring in health science at CSU Channel Islands and has been active in many clubs, including the League of United Latin American Citizens Collegiate Council, which co-hosted a campus COVID-19 vaccine clinic. She volunteers at a local hospital where her ability to speak Spanish helps bridge the gap between patients and healthcare providers. After she graduates, Daisy plans to pursue a master's degree in occupational therapy to help children with developmental needs in under-resourced communities. Isaiah Armand Jamal Henderson is a graduate student at Chico State studying kinesiology. He found his true passion as a volunteer working with individuals with disabilities when he was a first-year graduate student. Isaiah serves as the treasurer for the Student Veteran Organization and as a peer advisor for Chico State student veterans who are transitioning to civilian life. He plans to teach high school students with disabilities how to be physically active and develop a lifelong appreciation for movements. Ron and Mitzi Barhorst scholar Jason Pulido Calderon is a senior majoring in physics at CSU Dominguez Hills. He has participated in summer internships for the Center for Astrophysics, Harvard-Smithsonian, and the Observatoire Le Côte d'Azur in Nice, France. A first-generation Latinx student from Colombia, Jason plans to pursue a PhD in high-energy astrophysics and a career in the aerospace industry. He hopes to inspire other underrepresented students to pursue careers in STEM. Brianna Lewis is a trustee emeritus Peter Taylor scholar. Brianna Lewis is a business management major at Cal State East Bay. She believes strongly in giving back to her community and volunteers for organizations such as Harvest Time Church and Furry Friends Pet Relief. Brianna's short-term goal after graduation is to work in project management. She ultimately intends to manage her own nonprofit to help at-risk youth or those in the foster care system. Trustee Emeritus Peter Mijas scholar Samantha Patricia Navarro is a graduate student at Fresno State, where she is studying experimental psychology. Her research in human judgment is the first of its kind to be published in an academic journal. In 2022, the First Generation Latina was honored as the Best Teaching Assistant of the Year. After graduating this spring, Samantha plans to pursue a doctorate in cognitive psychology and become a professor in the CSU system so she can support underrepresented students in higher education. Edison International scholar. Amazed by how fast technology is changing the world, Nia Trong Phan decided to take significant risks to pursue his dreams in America, the land of advancing technology. He's now a junior majoring in computer science at Cal State Fullerton, where he has participated in several computing organizations. Nia plans to pursue a master's degree in computer science, work at a large tech company, and become a volunteer instructor for under-resourced children in his community. Trustee Emerita Deborah Farrar Scholar. Leslie Bodie is a graduate student at Cal Poly Humboldt, where she is studying psychology. She works with the campus's Counseling and Psychological Services Office, providing students with mental health resources. She's also an advocate for homeless individuals and mental health, and has spoken at city council meetings and church group gatherings about resource gaps. Ultimately, Leslie hopes to work with at-risk youth and their families. Michael A. and Debbie Lucky Scholar. Makel McCarthy is a junior at Cal State LA, majoring in social work. She is passionate about serving her community and working with children. As a volunteer with her addiction recovery group, she makes calls to new members and ensures no one feels alone in their struggles. Makel plans to become a social worker and use her experiences to advocate for youth in the child welfare system. Trustee Jack McGrory Scholar. Jeffrey Mueller was born into a family that has made a living working on the ocean, and he has followed in their seafaring footsteps. Currently a marine transportation major at Cal Maritime, he has volunteered at community events, assisted with campus boat days, and served as a peer mentor. After graduating, Jeffrey plans to work as a tugboat operator with dreams of becoming a harbor pilot. Trustee Emerita Claudia H. Hampton Scholar Spencer Hart Winter is a senior at CSU Monterey Bay, double majoring in molecular biology and human development. His scholarly work focuses on neuroscience and molecular programming. He also uses skills he has gained as a preschool teacher to give guest lectures to future educators at local community colleges about the transgender experience. Spencer intends to pursue a PhD in bioengineering before returning to the CSU as a professor. William Randolph Hurst Scholar DeWood Michal is a junior majoring in film production at CSUN. A sprinter on the CSUN track and field team, DeWood also received the 2021 CSUN Scholar Athlete Award. He volunteers with nonprofit organizations to provide meals to Syrian refugees in Jordan and to feed homeless populations locally. DeWood's goal is to make noteworthy films and animation that generate empathy and offer a heartwarming distraction from people's struggles. Trustee Chair Wenda Fong and Daniel Federley Scholar Chief Mo is a graduate student in biological sciences at Cal Poly Pomona. He has received numerous honors, including the Dr. Edward T. Roach Research Assistant Award Scholarship for Superior Academic Performance and the Larry McCain Outstanding Teaching Associate Award. After completing his master's degree, Chief plans to apply to a PhD program with a career goal to aid in the research and development of treatments and vaccines against infectious diseases. Chancellor Emeritus Charles B. and Catherine Reed Scholar. Sacramento State honor student Kenya Janae Burton is pursuing a degree in communication studies. As the Salinas Youth Poet Laureate. She has received recognition from the California Assembly and other organizations across the country. Kenya is a community organizer who hopes to open a nonprofit to help women and children escape the same violence she once endured. Her proudest accomplishment is being named the district appointee for the Monterey County Domestic Violence Coordinating Council. Steinhauser Family Scholar Misael Louise Tolliver is currently completing her master's in education at Cal State San Bernardino. She volunteers as a tutor with various school districts to provide a culturally inclusive learning space and help English language development students meet their proficiency goals. Misael plans to become an educator and hopes to empower students to continue to bring about positive change within themselves and throughout their communities. Stauffer Foundation Scholar. After completing her bachelor's degree in social work in May from San Diego State, Shamiz Dempsey began SDSU's Master of Social Work Advanced Standing program this summer. She has been a part of 3 honor societies, contributed countless volunteer hours with underserved populations, and interned at a residential treatment center. After completing her master's degree, Shamiz plans to gain licensure as a clinical social worker and earn her doctorate, as well as addiction counseling credentials. William Randolph Hearst Scholar Manmeet Singh is unable to join us in person today, but we are pleased to honor them virtually via live stream. Manmeet is a graduate student in ethnic studies at San Diego State and was named the 2021-22 California Predoctoral Program Scholar. Manmeet successfully organized under Dalit feminist leadership to help add caste as a protected category within the CSU and received the 2022 CSU Advocate of the Year Award from the California State Student Association. They plan to continue community organizing while pursuing a PhD in ethnic studies, American studies, or feminist studies. Trustee Emeritus William Houck and Paget Kaiser Scholar. Ome Garcia is pursuing a bachelor's degree in psychology with a minor in chemistry at San Jose State. In addition to Ome's commitments to neurological research, crisis intervention, and medical transcription, they serve as a member of the Society for Advancement of Chicanos and Native Americans in Science. After graduation, Ome will complete medical school, a residency, and a specialty program, making them the first person in their family to earn a graduate degree and one of the first two-spirit child and adolescent psychiatrists in the world. William Randolph Hearst Scholar Natalie Zamora is a public health major at Cal Poly San Luis Obispo who realizes the importance of having knowledgeable individuals to care for vulnerable populations. A first-generation college student, Natalie has volunteered for the mobile health unit through the kinesiology and public health department, conducted research on breast cancer awareness among Latina, Indigenous women, and worked with Cal Poly San Luis Obispo's Student Diversity and Belonging Coalition. Her ultimate calling is to become a physician and give back to communities in need. Trustee Emeritus Kenneth Fong Scholar Jonathan Rodney enlisted in the Navy after high school, and served as a hospital corpsman. He is now a senior at CSU San Marcos, majoring in biochemistry, where he serves as the president of the Student Veterans Organization and coordinates volunteer days at Ivy Ranch. Jonathan plans to attend medical school with a focus on primary care. He hopes to continue working with veterans and other underserved patients in Southern California. Trustee Emeritus Murray L. Gallinson Scholar. Serena Cabrera is a senior at Sonoma State majoring in applied statistics and has distinguished herself as an exemplary scholar with a passion for community service. Her current research is centered on the disproportionate economic effects and mortality from COVID-19 in Sonoma County. She plans to earn a master's degree in epidemiology and an MD, PhD, so she can work as a physician scientist in low-income communities. William Randolph Hearst Scholar, Lisa Marie Raimondo, is pursuing a master's degree in social work at Stanislaus State. While an undergraduate at Sacramento State, she was recognized as the 2018 Student Leader of the Year for her mental health advocacy. She is also a foster youth volunteer. Lisa Marie aspires to become a therapist specializing in complex trauma to help oppressed populations from diverse backgrounds while addressing inequalities and advocating for social justice. Awardees, congratulations to all of you for your remarkable achievements. Through your uplifting and inspiring stories, we see the common thread of perseverance, intelligence, hard work, and perhaps a few sleepless nights. We also see the love and support of your families, friends, colleagues, professors, and staff who have helped you along the way. Indeed, through your stories, we see that hopeful, dream-driven spirit in each of you that has for so long been the hallmark of this wonderful university and the great state of California. Fellow trustees, it has been my great honor to introduce you to the CSU Trustee Award Class of 2022. We would also like to thank our donors for their belief and support of these exceptional students and for recognizing the impact they are already making. As a reminder, thanks to the generosity of Teleku and Tamayo Restaurant, I invite everyone to join us in the courtyard for a reception honoring the awardees. Chair Fong, that concludes the business of the Committee on Institutional Advancement.
So I would just like to thank everyone. Congratulations, heartfelt congratulations to all of the Trustee Scholar recipients, and so also to our donors. This has been such an extraordinary event, and frankly, it's one of my favorites. I can't think of a more positive way for us to end today's business, and so I just want to say that tomorrow the board will reconvene beginning in closed session at 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. to discuss collective bargaining matters. We will then reconvene at approximately 9:30 a.m. in the Dumke Auditorium. So thank you and congratulations.
Each student demonstrated financial need and received